Sunday afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be filming 3 videos back to back to back. I'm kind of behind on some of the videos that I wanted to film last week. I just never got a chance to get to them. But today's the day. So let's go ahead and start with the first video that I'm going to film. And that'll be my Evil Dead 2 review. And this was released in 1987. And this is the direct follow-up to the original horror classic. And this takes place after the events of the massacre at the cabin. And Ash is the only survivor. But he's back with his girlfriend, who now seems to be like unpossessed. But they decide to go back to the cabin one last time to vanquish the evil. But the evil comes back and possesses the girlfriend, and she gets decapitated by a shovel like very early into the film. And throughout this movie, Ash also gets possessed, and this movie's bonkers. It's definitely the first aspect of horror comedy in Evil Dead. And this movie just goes balls out on its gore and its zaniness. But you're essentially introduced to Ash during most of the entire movie. But then there's also a subplot that introduces new characters. And it was like the archaeologist, his wife and daughter, and a research aide. They found the Necronomicon, which is the Book of the Dead, and they want to come back to that cabin where they recorded their findings. So we are introduced to these people, and they become the new companions to Ash. So it's pretty much like the original, but it is very goofy and very zany. I mean, some of the effects in here are definitely dated, but this also has that iconic moment where Ash's hand gets possessed, and it's kind of like an alien hand syndrome where it just controls itself, and then he takes it off and puts a chainsaw on his hand, and he also has a shotgun, and that is the iconic look of Ash during the entirety of the Evil Dead franchise. And of course, this is where Groovy comes in. So, this was a very decent movie, but it is nowhere near the league of the original, because the original one was very terrifying, and yeah. But this one is just a straight horror comedy. So this also leads into the events of Army of Darkness, and it ends on like a teaser for that upcoming movie. And it just ends with him like going back in time to like the medieval period, which definitely sets up the events of Army of Darkness. So I've only seen this movie like maybe once or twice in my life. I kind of like forgot about it when I watched it, but when I watched it, some of it did come back to me. But it definitely earns another couple rewatches. But do I think this movie is better than the original? No, but it is definitely a must see if you're in a horror comedy and The Evil Dead. So overall, I really did enjoy Evil Dead 2, but my final grade for it is going to be a B. It just had uh, more comedy and less scares, but there are buckets of blood in this movie. So those are my thoughts on Evil Dead 2. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and look forward to my Air and Renfield movie reviews coming up right after this. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Adios. Peace.